Finally, fans can awake from their long dream and revisit Silent Hill 2. I've played the original Silent Hill 2 and was cautiously hyped when I watched the Silent Hill livestream from Konami last year. So, I want to give a fair look at the remake and also talk about my first impressions. Sadly enough, that we as gamers have to fear a rough launch and not being able to play the game on the 2-day early access, like in the previous example of Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft. So, do we get everything Konami promised us? The short answer is yes, and I'm glad that it turned out like that. No, the long answer? Everything they promised is accessible on the get-go. The 2 cosmetics, digital artbook, and the soundtracks as well. I can't tell for the PS5 peeps if they got the Robbie the Rabbit mask, but I'm pretty sure that they got their precious head accessory. It also has achievements, a few of them are for the fans, and they even added our favorite meme. Now, starting the game, you get greeted by quite a few settings you may need to adjust. It's neat how many options the remake provides, even some very interesting ones, like the retro interface preset and the 90s graphics mode, which leaves the door open for an old school retro run. I love the UI design and the sounds, it nails the feeling you get from the original title, and I can just sit there and listen to it all day. The voice acting is way better. I can read between the lines and the dialogues have more impact. Like,
the name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
I'm looking for my mama. My mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
even the slight pauses and the general tone of the dialogues are so well thought through. From welcome, small changes are like that James has now an animation where he marks the next spot he needs to check out. From the over-the-shoulder perspective, the game gains much more depth. I don't mind it at all, because there's always something to look at the environment. They enhance the combat, but don't expect crazy innovative stuff like in the Resident Evil 4 remake. Silent Hill's combat was never the main focus of the game. Of course it won't be the exact same experience like the original, but as far as I can judge it on its own merits, it's well made. I played roughly an hour and I have to say, it surpassed my expectations. Bloopers team did a solid job at capturing the atmosphere of Silent Hill 2 from 2001. No matter where I look, there's a lot of interesting stuff to see because of the beautiful and detailed crafted world. I bought the deluxe edition, which my only negative point is that I only get 10 out of 93 OSTs, so I wouldn't buy it if it was only for the soundtracks. I would just wait for an official release on Spotify or just listen to them on YouTube. They only modernized it as far as it needed to be. It feels like home to me, which I never expected to happen. Now it leaves the question, is it for people who never touched any Silent Hill game? I say yes, if psychological survival horror with a very disturbing emotional story is something for you. Bloopers team cooked well with this one, and we're eating good this time. I hope you enjoyed it, don't hesitate to give your own thoughts and opinion about the game, and I will see you in the next